Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of the video diary. How's it going today? Today I was going to car cam my way to work today, but I don't need to because I've got plenty of time. I'm parking Ben's off, so I've got his parking space for the rest of the week. I don't need to leave till like 22 even, sorry, which is brilliant because I'm just doing a bit of washing up, a bit of lazy washing up, just by like literally wiggling it around in some water because I'm holding you with my other hand. Last night I did end up playing Minecraft with Mike. And then I watched a couple more episodes of Spooks. I finished episode 4 yesterday, so I watched 4 hours worth of Spooks in a day. It's pretty impressive, considering everything else I did yesterday. And I went to sleep last night and I had crazy dreams about the cast of iCarly playing out some Harry Potter storyline of like when Severus came after them. Oh, Severus was trying to kill him off or something, and they were shooting back at him. And then there was like a road trip with like me, mum and dad, and we got covered in moth eggs. It was mad. It was mad. It was literally mad. And I woke up at about 6 this morning. Normally I'm supposed to wake up at 6:30, but woke up at 6 early. And I was just like, what the hell's going on? What the hell? It was good fun. But otherwise, I'm talking to you because I wanted to talk about the main channel video. I am so surprised. Genuinely, like, I'm so happy with the response it's got. It's got such an incredible response out of it. And I'm ever so thankful for that. So I'm really... Can you be grateful if people enjoyed it? I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. And obviously I put a lot of time into it and a lot of time and effort into it, but I didn't think that much of it when I released it, which is what I said yesterday. I kind of like, I thought it was good when I first thought of the idea, but then I got to the point where I nearly deleted that video because it had taken me so long to produce that I just got like bored of the idea. You know, they say that like artists that record their songs and stuff, once they've come out of recording it, they hate their own song because they've had to play it so many times. That's essentially what happened to me with that video. I had to play it and edit it through so many times that I just began to not like it. So it's a real relief that it's had such a great like response from everybody. Everyone's saying that it should be, that everyone should watch it, and it's really interesting. So I don't know, I'm thinking of posting it to like the Summer in the City forums, I guess, on Facebook, or whatever, when I get home tonight, or tweeting it, I don't know. Ooh, gosh, is it clever putting on a hoodie one-handed? I bet it's like inside out and everything. So yeah, thank you very much for watching that video. I'm not sure I can get a main channel video out for this Sunday. I'm going to try my best, but it's most likely going to be the Sunday after. I've got it all recorded, but I've just got to edit it, and I'm just all over the place this week. I'm really busy today, really busy, well, not necessarily busy tomorrow or Wednesday, but I'm going to Nottingham away from Atlas, so I can't edit it after that. Otherwise though, what's going on today? Today we're about to head on to work. And we're going to be going over the results from our big batch run that we did over the weekend. My computer's been on, bless it, all weekend, churning through something like 12,000 different requests, which is fun, and it should have a load of good results for us if it hasn't failed. If it has failed, then I'm going to have to do a bit of refactoring, figure out why it failed, try and defend against that, potentially get more information out of it so we can get information about why it failed, if that's possible at all. And yeah, so I may be extending that a little bit, but then otherwise I may be working on deployment stuff. They're basically my two babies for this week. Mothering the acceptance tests and making sure that it's okay, / Paul's in a position to extend it when we need to, and mothering deployments because we're getting my new server. So I'm excited for my new server. Right. Let's roll. Beep, and recording. We're heading on home, ladies and gentlemen. We're just in traffic now. I say traffic now, we've blitzed out of where we normally go. I'm normally stuck in traffic miles back there, but it's like friggin' 25 to and I'm already here. Because I thought normally it rains in Bristol and everyone forgets how to drive. But today, there's like next to no traffic, so I'm living the dream at the moment. I'm just cruising down here, going home. What's been today like? Today has been pretty difficult. It's been pretty, I can feel this week is going to be, I'm a bit like jam or really thin cut marmalade. I'm a bit I'm a bit like thinly spread over a lot of different things that are all quite important, which is kind of irritating, because I'm mothering the acceptance tests, mothering the deployments and everything that goes with it, and then extending out into the old to supporting UAT testing, and there's a lot of stuff that's like important and slash or like I'm one of the only few people that can do it, and I'm obviously only here for 4 days this week, and then I'm off for a week, so I've got to either like hand stuff over and all that kind of stuff. So today I was looking at deployments were messing up a little bit. We've just noticed that I keep checking my mirror because fucking Lewis is behind me, it's a couple of cars back, and he drives like an insane lunatic. But yeah, we realised that one of our items isn't deploying properly. It was like it had a old version of itself constantly deployed, and we were just constantly deploying new ones, but it wasn't properly overwriting it. It took me about how long did that take? It took me a good like 3 or 4 hours to figure out exactly how to fix that issue. It was because it was a web project and a normal project, like just DLLs. It was only pulling in the deployments designed for web projects, so I'd like butchered it in order to get everything else out, but because that was a web project, it was only deploying the things the web thing needed, so it wouldn't install things like the end service bus or the Raven DB stuff, and therefore I needed to change the way the scripts worked specifically for that project, because that's the only project we have that has all of those dependencies in it. So it took me a while to get that up and running, but got it up and running. Finalised some of the deployment scripts as well, so that we could hand them over to Ops. Ops are going to be sorting us out a server by end of play tomorrow, in theory. But by the sounds of it, they're working on it like as I was leaving. So in theory, I should have that in the morning. Hopefully, I thought today would be the day I get my new server, but it's not. It's tomorrow, so we'll have a nice good play with that, or maybe even Wednesday. But failing any of that, I've got to like be able to hand it over to someone else, because obviously I'm not going to be around if things go a bit peak-tong. Tomorrow we're also working on the one of the extractors that I was struggling to get working for a while. Ben's finally found some time to come over and help me, a different Ben to my normal Ben. So yeah. Otherwise though, we've been going through the acceptance tests. We obviously did a bulk test of runs over the weekend, where we fired through something like 9,000 different quotes. It wasn't 12,000, 9,000. And we actually, I might put my lights on actually. We actually caused, there was quite a lot of errors in there, and we discovered that was down to a bug in the tests themselves. If only they had a way of testing tests, am I right? But yeah, so I went through, figured out how to fix that bug, fixed it, got it running, and we've just kicked it off again, and we've already saved in like we've already fractioned the amount of errors that we were doing. In one test batch we had 100% errors, so 500 errors, and we got that down to just 20, and then another one we had 188 errors, and we got that down to 15. So we've done really well to cut down that amount of errors. So working on that as well, and yeah, so it's been a busy day, and it's going to be a busy week, unfortunately, because I like having normally when you're about to go on holiday, you just kind of, everyone else does all the work, because it's not worth you starting new things. Hello, car. Fucking watching you there, mate. Keep an eye out on roundabouts for people coming your. Yeah. Anyway. I've been sidetracked by that car nearly pulling out on me in the middle of the roundabout. Yeah, normally when you go on holiday, like the idea is that you just kind of pair up with people, because you've, like the amount of work you're doing, you don't want to be halfway through it before you go on holiday. But Ben had the advantage of going on holiday a week before me. So he's already handed everything over to me. I'm now working on all of the stuff that I need to work on, and there's only 3 of us. We haven't got a full set of devs. It's like 2 people are going on holiday. So I've got to do essentially a lot of work, unfortunately, because deployments have been trusted to me specifically, and I've got to allow someone else permissions in order to get in to do that kind of stuff. And then the acceptance test stuff we're going to leave with the trusty hands of Paul. But yes, it's just going to be Paul and Dave for a week as our 2 developers. But anyway, so that's been today. It's been quite a busy day. I'm actually wanting to get home relatively quickly today. It's not even quarter to, it's 22. I've just creamed home today. This is bloody brilliant. Also, I've been reading emails about all the comments and stuff. Literally, that video on the main channel, I've never had such like such like good, like everyone's. I feel like, I'll tell you what I feel like. I feel like how I imagine Shakespeare would feel. Like everyone's read into their own things into that video, which is good because it doesn't mean like I haven't just like thrown what I think is the right thing at you. Like you've all watched the video and taken your own thing from it and told me what that was in the comments. I think it's really interesting. So I'm going to go through them when I get home. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you for all of the comments that you've left me on that video. The ones I've read so far from my emails are really, really good. So I'm going to go on and read the rest of them. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. You guys really did like to enjoy that. So, but yeah, beyond that, that's about it. We're going to head home. And oh yeah, the reason I'm rushing home, well, not rushing home, but the reason like I was quite quick out the door today is because I've got I've got to go shopping tonight, but I'm cooking something that takes a long time to cook, so I don't want to leave it too late. I don't want to get home at like too late so that I can't start the cooking process early. It takes about 45 minutes to cook, which is longer than my normal time, so I'm probably going shopping late tonight, but I only need a couple of things tonight, so that's fine. But yeah, lol, we'll go. My cat is outside, sat in the rain, waiting for whoever it is in the flat below me to come and let them in. Because that person lets them in more often than I do, apparently. And yeah, so on Atlas, get the oven on, and go. We got tuna and pasta bake tonight, which is a lengthy cook compared to my normal like chili, which is just like only takes as long as the pasta takes, which is like 20 minutes flat. So yeah, got a little bit more cooking time, but I've got less shopping to do. I legitimately need like sandwich stuff. I don't even need milk. That's how little I need, because I'm only here for like 3 days. I need sandwich stuff for the next 3 or 4 days. It's gonna be like a tenner tops, and it makes up for the fact that last week was so bloody expensive. So that's how I justify it. 1 week was really expensive, but the other was super cheap. The other one would have been super cheap no matter how expensive last week's was. That was weird. I could have sworn you just turned off, like the lens moved. That was odd, wasn't it? Alright. I've just had dinner. It's actually not too bad either. It's coming up to 7 o'clock, which is the kind of time I normally go shopping. The weather is miserable. It's very wet out at the moment, and I am just about to head out. I've just written my shopping list. It was extensive. Apples, oranges. I need to get fruit juice actually. Apples, oranges, juice. I need to get bread, cucumber, beef. That's literally about it. So we're just going to head to Sainsbury's. And you. See, I'm considering whether to take this back in Nottingham or to take it back here, because the people here are miserable. They're miserable gits. We may as well have a go here, aren't we? May as well have a go. Have a go here, and then we'll take it back to Nottingham if not thingy. I'm considering it's because I'm only taking one of the pans back, and I technically bought 6 because I bought both. But I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do about it, mate. I think they're a bit miserable, so I'm going to have a bit of fun. Mate. Mate, saucepan, shit. Get a new one. Go off, mate. So, right, cool beans. And for those of you who don't know nor remember, I'm getting rid of it because basically it's crap. All of the others are really good. Every single other saucepan I've got is really, really good, except that one, which is just terrible. So, I don't understand why it's so bad. I don't understand it, lad. I really don't. Anyway, it's time to head out then, eh? Done that. Done my shopping list. Yeah. I need to get, it's just sandwich stuff, isn't it? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right just needing just sandwich stuff. I don't need anything in here, do I? No. Don't need any toiletries. Maybe a toothbrush. Maybe, but I think I'm alright for a bit. It feels so wrong just going out with like a shopping list of 5 things. But anyway, I've got to go and like sort out my tyre, make sure all my tyres are nice and even, because I'm going obviously back to Nottingham on thinking it's probably a bad idea to run to Nottingham on a relatively flat tyre. I don't think it's flat though, to be honest with you. I think it might just top it up, get them all topped up, and then I won't go again, because there's no point in me going on Thursday or Friday. There's no point in me going like Wednesday or just to go and check it. I'll check it again before I go to Leeds, but there's no point in otherwise checking that. There's no point even to go to Asda. It's going to be a boring shopping trip, this. I'm going to have to come back and do some bloody video editing to make up the rest of the day, aren't I? That sounds like hard work to me. Oh dear. Very wet and miserable today. Look at this. Bloody slamming it down. It's very windy as well. Feeling the wind pull me on the motorway. Right, okay. Let's go, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a recce first. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to check to see what they have on the aisles and see if there's an exact, like, replacement for it. In which case I want that. If not, I have to figure out what the step up is and aim for that and not get it, so. You see, look, we're at a bit of an impasse here because they've stopped doing my saucepan. So the closest they have, oh no, they've got, hold on. That's the closest thing they have, which is 40 quid. I think if they're going to do anything, they're going to try and downgrade me to that. Or maybe that. Would I take that? That was my old one. No, I want mine. I want this. That's what I want. But at £40, it's probably more than the price I paid for all three of them, let alone just one. Oh god, this is going to be hard. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get here. I genuinely don't know what they're going to do. I can see them just going, well, we'll give you your money back for it. Which I don't want, because it was bloody cheap. Like, what did I pay for... Hold on. For a set of 3 pans, I paid £38. So it's unlikely, it's unlikely that I'm going to get a free £40 pan, isn't it? But a warranty isn't a replace the price, is it? It's replacement or repair. They're either going to, if they try and take it off me, it depends. If they try and take it off me and replace it like for like, then happy birthday. I'm happy with that. If they don't do anything other than that, I'm going to keep hold of it and I'm going to try Nottingham instead, where I'll be able to get more. I'll be able to bully them better if I'm in Nottingham. Right, let's do this. No dice, no dice. I played on his heartstrings a little bit. I tried my hardest. Damn it. Right, he said I could either take all 3 back and give you a full refund, which won't be a full refund. I'll end up losing money then. It'll be like £38 I'll get back, and then it'll cost me nearly 100 quid to buy a new pack of 3. Or he could downgrade me to the standard copper one, to the standard stainless steel one without the copper bottom. So no dice. We're going to try Nottingham instead. Bloody raining cats and bloody dogs out there, and I saw the wind come towards me. I saw like a gust, just like moving puddles out of the way, and then suddenly like whoa. So gotta with the sound effects as well. That's what it sounded like. I've got to make sure that I pay attention on the motorway and don't let the wind just take my car to one side or whatever. Right, heading back. Earlier than not. Well, it's just gone 8. It's just gone 8. Not bad. Not bad. Home, ladies and gentlemen. I've cooked. I haven't cooked anything. I've put my shopping away, all £8.30 of it. Yes. And I have been sitting. I've opened my editing up to do some more editing because I'm not quite sick of staring at my own face just yet. But the wind and rain as well is going absolutely crazy. It's going absolute cray-cray. I have to check weather report tomorrow when we go to work to make sure no trees have been fallen over or something. Actually, legit warnings about that as well. Right, okay. So, right, I've come home and I've started this and I've started watching Spooks again. And I've just watched the entire first series of Spooks. Just watched the last episode. And my God. Oh, Spooks is the single best TV show ever. I'm just gawping at it. It's absolutely unreal. Like, it beats Breaking Bad. And I was a massive fan of Breaking Bad. What else? It beats Sherlock by a long way. I love it so much. Oh, Jesus, wept. I'm just, like, literally the last 10 minutes of that, I'm just gawping at the screen like, no way. I'm going to have to start series 2. I'm literally going to end up binge watching the entirety of this bloody thing. Unreal. But yeah, I was looking for something, wasn't I, to watch on Netflix. What I'm going to do then, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to end this video early. I'm going to render you out and get you exporting and stuff. It's actually 9:30. But I'm not going to do anything of excitement now. I'm just going to be editing my video and watching Spooks. So plan of attack is, if I start rendering you now, then I won't feel guilty about watching Netflix because I can't edit while I've got 2 videos exporting at the same time. Is that a valid excuse? Look at this beast as well. Look, so I've got it into the thing here. Look, here's the bits that I filmed. Oh no, I've cleared it. Never mind. That was fucking. It was an anticlimax, that, wasn't it? But I just what I do. I just yeah, I've got a 2 hour long clip essentially, which makes this go bloody mental. It does. But yeah, right. I'm gonna go back to my spooks and thinking. Legitimately though, if you're into like really gritty like spy crime shit, spooks is where it's at. Even go back and watch the old ones. Even the old ones are good. It's rare that the old series, in like, I don't know if it's just me because I'm young, but like if you go back and watch like old versions of a show, like really old series, they're normally quite boring because it's like out of date compared to how things would work now, and like the graphics are just crap. Like the camera is really grainy. It looks like they filmed on a toaster, but like it's bloody worth it. Just watch it. It's Netflix, spooks. Just watch it. You will not regret it. I'm going. I'll catch you later.